after the whole Trump got shot in his ear cap, like Kid Rock pops up and he's like, if you fuck with Trump, you fuck with me. I got feet too, bro. Like, and I can get paid for these hoes. Are you serious? Like,
this nigga really took his feet up. My dog was banned from Toronto. His Toronto show was canceled.
Nobody gave a fuck about that song. So as much as like, oh, Meg, no, you don't give a fuck about the song.
Ice Spice did a freestyle where, you say?
On Caucacity. Hey, that freestyle was cold too. It gave me like field shades of like Lil' Kim meets Queen Latifah. Like,
you can't talk Southern hip hop without talking Ludacris.
First and foremost, you shout out because of where you from and what I ain't here. So let me start here, right? Port of Miami by Rick Ross.
Okay.
You should never tell me nothing about fucking Christopher Bridges. Bro.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Do we need to go to the track list?
And I'm gonna go to. I'll go to the culture track list,
okay,
bro.
What's good, people? It's your boy Way More Fly Than You, and we back. Another episode of Audio Dope Podcast. Alongside my player partner,
Teddy. You already know what's good. These niggas go goddamn.
Don't leave me hanging on camera.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, listen, we've discovered that you have a couple of names, so I just wait to see which one you gonna use. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I might shuffle through them hoes for the next couple episodes. So
that's what's up, man. How was your week? Last week, just doing a little check in. What you got into?
Last week was cool, man. It's so funny coming off the hip of like what we was talking about last week, the concerts and shit. So I went to the Schoolboy show Friday in Atlanta.
So jealous.
Yeah, that shit was. That shit was great. That shit was great. I hadn't seen him in probably about like 6-7 years, and
I know two people that went. You and somebody else, and the other person went in DC.
Okay.
Yeah,
great show, man. An hour and 45 minutes, man. Hour and 45 minutes on stage, and he put on a hell of a show, and it was just on some like non-sentimental shit. It was just deep. Not deep, but just like beautiful to see. Like if you a Schoolboy fan, like just to see like the maturation
for sure.
So
for sure. Yeah, I wanted to go to that show. I had the little one, so I couldn't really move around like I wanted to. But that's a show definitely that I would have wanted to see.
Yeah,
him, and I think the Locks are coming too if they haven't already been.
Yeah, they are coming.
Yeah, the Locks are coming. So I got plans to go to that show. I want to check that out.
Okay, and then I went to King and Dixon on Sunday. I don't know. You familiar with him?
I remember you telling me about him, but I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, King and Dixon, he's dope, man. Shout out Craig, his manager and
singer.
Singer. Okay, singer from LA. But so yeah, I went out to LA. I was out there Saturday and Sunday, and I went to the show. So, another dope live show to check out. If it's in your city. So
okay. Yeah, I ain't do much, man. I was running around doing dad shit, man. Back to school. Mm-hmm. So uniform, school shoes, book bag, haircuts, stuff like that.
Damn, when school start back?
August 5th. Yeah, August 5th. So took my kids to Dave & Buster's. Mm-hmm. That was cool. It was like a little, end of the summer little outing for us or whatever. Met up with my cousin. Mm-hmm. He brought his son, so we let him run around.
Okay.
Spend some money. Man, Dave & Buster's is fucking expensive, bro. Like, and then so they got tiers of the cars that you could buy, right?
The fuck?
So it's like, the more you spend, the more tokens you get. But the tokens of the games, it's everything on a card now. Mm-hmm. But it's like these games be taking 7-8 tokens a game. So yeah, you may have 350 credits or whatever, but if the damn games is 10 credits a piece, like you're not gonna play too many games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that I quickly realized how Dave & Buster's is a racket.
Whatever happened to Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, see, my kid's older. So.
It's too okay.
Yeah, like so Chuck E. Cheese, probably the cutoff for that. If it's 6, you getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids is 9 and 16. So.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. On some fat nigga shit, cause they got one in Cobb. I sure finna stop in that motherfucker.
Get a pizza. I already know. People love the pizza. The pizza is good though. I just seen somebody else on Twitter talking about how they wanted to order pizza to go. Mm-hmm. That's some greedy ass shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's some greedy ass shit. But the pizza is good. I ain't gonna hold you. The pizza in the salad bar, and they sell beer and wine now too.
Yeah,
so.
that shit be busting, man.
Yeah, man. So, all right, let's get into it, man. The music current events, right? So, of course, in keeping with the Schoolboy Q topic, my dog was banned from Toronto. His Toronto show was canceled. A lot of speculation behind why it was canceled. I'll start. So of course, through some digging, that I saw that the venue that he was hosting or having the concert at was co-owned by Rock Nation and The Boy. So it led to speculation that, Aubrey, Drake had something to do with his show getting canceled. My whole thing is, bro, if it's rap, let's keep it rap, right? If we're gonna say it's a rap battle, let's keep it rap. To me, that involves not bringing up niggas' families, not bringing up niggas' kids, not trying to take food out of somebody's mouth in a malicious manner because you lost. You get what I'm saying? Like, write a better record, write a record that people want to jam to or want to play every 5 minutes on Sirius radio and terrestrial radio and all of these things. Like, just compete. We give him all of the praise in the world with the streams and all of this other stuff, but in battle, bro, battle is won on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, the whole Drake situation is just like, bro, like you lost, and it's okay that you lost. This is not the first time you lost the battle.
Nah.
It's not the first time. So write a better record or just write a record. You know what I'm saying? If you want to compete in that realm, but don't take food out of people's mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that, when you start playing those kind of games, and then when they get too thick for you, then of course you know who is getting the phone call, and now we got
who
stepdad,
his dad,
or his godfather.
That's
or whatever.
why he ran out of Calabasas and bought that compound in Texas, so his dad could watch after him.
So
or
yeah,
that's apparently present.
That's my take on it, bro. Don't take food out of niggas' mouths just because you lost. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Your pride is hurt, pride and ego and all that good stuff or whatever. But that's just me. Like,
I mean, and Schoolboy basically said the same thing you said, and it'd be so funny, like, cause Schoolboy's the type of nigga that, like, when he tweets, like, I can hear him tweet, like, you know what he's saying.
Yep.
And he's so, like, dry sarcastic, but will fuck a nigga up. He's like, bro, Baby and Wayne was just in LA. Party was just at the Palladium. He's like, if it was really a problem like that, niggas could have walked down on him, bro.
Yeah.
He's like,
I believe it.
So he's like, it's all fun and games till somebody gets hurt out here. That's literally what he said. And come on, bro, let's be real, man. Like, that nigga would get fucked up. Like, Kendrick's one thing, and everybody, like, he's lyrical, miracle, great, this, that, and the third. But everybody, Kendrick's, like, army is more so the environment he came from.
Yeah.
The nigga Schoolboy will handle his own.
Straight Hoover.
Like, straight Hoover Crip, bro. Like, come on, bro. So yeah, it ain't the issue you want. Like, you play petty games, you're gonna get fucked up, and that's essentially what the nigga was saying, bro. Like, you might want to chill out. So, but I mean, what else do we expect? This nigga running around fucking with the duck lips like a hoe and smoking hookah and all the shit, like, come on, bro. Like, I wouldn't expect much less, from that type of individual. So
yeah, we getting more internet content from him than music.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, like, I don't even want a record no more, because it's clear that you don't want to compete on the level that they're asking you to compete on. And that's a problem for me as a fan. And I know people are listening to this and they want to conclude that we have a problem with Drake. I don't have a problem with him because I don't know him to have a problem with him.
Nah.
But I'm very, very critical of the upper echelon. Like, if you claim the throne or you claim to sit on that seat, the three-headed monster, whatever, however many heads you want it to be, then you're going to receive the highest level of critique. And one of those being putting out content, the music, not no Instagram posts, not sneak dissing Rick Ross or sneak dissing Kanye or sneak dissing anybody else. And I get it. It's coming from all angles, pause. It's coming from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All of the critique and the, the criticism. But you've withstood all of this criticism all of your career.
Yeah.
Everybody has said something about you and how you put out music, whether it's you don't rap enough or whether you sing too much or you need more writers or you need better production or whatever the case is. Like, you've received criticism and backlash your entire career. This shouldn't be nothing new, you know? So I want, at this point in time, I don't want another record from him. Now, if he drops something, that's cool, you know, but I feel like he's waited too long to, well, let me not even say that because Nas
another record as in like a response to the situation or just music in general?
Just music in general, because I said it on Twitter, I believe. I said it's only a few ways he can handle this. He can either be radio silent, which he has done as far as music is concerned, or he gonna go make one of them, you know, Badman Things records, you know, back to his culture.
But that's the thing, bro. Back to his culture, man. Yeah. What is that man's culture? The fuck? That man cosplay the world.
He gonna jump on the track with 21 because that's literally probably the only friend that he got out here right now. Or he gonna make a girl record.
But that's the thing, and that goes to show you. The nigga done put out music over the past like 3-4 weeks. Like there was the snippet like with Kai Cenat losing his fucking mind over 2 bars. Like, bro. Anyways, but there was the record, him and Yachty.
Did that come out?
The full record hasn't come out.
Okay.
So that came, he's on Gordo's album, DJ Carnage, for everybody that, you know, not familiar, but like he's on 2 songs on there. It's a continuation of the Honestly Nevermind kind of vibe.
Okay.
But you know, I love that shit. But, and then he was on the Camila Cabello album. You know, so it's like, he's been on more pop, island, house vibes. Yeah. I saw Joe said it, and that shit is hilarious. He's like, this nigga got slapped into a whole nother genre.
Yeah,
like, but you know, he put the post up after where he was like, you know, it was a good battle. He was like, back to the summer vibes, you know. So we like Drake with the melodies, you know, but it's looking like the stimulus package ain't stimulus packaging at this point in time. Especially you ain't heard none of these songs,
right?
Like, bro,
usually you can't avoid them.
You can't avoid a Drake record, bro. You can't avoid a Drake record. But meanwhile, Not Like Us it's number 3 on the Hot 100 in Billboard and still number 1 on Apple Music streaming. And
crazy.
When I was in LA, like I could not go nowhere and not hear that shit.
Still being number 3 or in the top 5.
Top 5.
You know what I'm saying? Is still commendable. You know, when everybody said, oh, the record wasn't gonna live long. That shit is a banger, bro.
That shit is a banger.
That shit is a banger, man. And speaking of which, like, so Drake Return, you touched on a couple of records that he dropped, the snippet with Yachty. Like, how are you feeling the climate of his music, and where do you see it going now?
I mean, I just want the vibes. Like, you know, that the stuff that he did with Gordo, like it's a continuation of Honestly Nevermind. I like the house melodic Drake shit. The stuff with the snippet, at least with Yachty, was like, it was more like a girl record. You know, so he give us that. Right. You know, it's cool. I don't want to hear no tough talk from no nigga with duck lips smoking a hookah. Like I'm like, and then they got handled like he just got handled over the past 3-4 months. Lay your burdens down, my guy. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit no more. Like, ain't nothing tough about him or his team at this point in time. Like,
to be fair, because I put Cole in that same category, and I love Cole, but I don't want to hear Cole talk about how he gonna chew a nigga head off on a rap record. You know what I'm saying? Or you out rap better than, you know, none of these niggas want to see me, Cole. No, you gracefully bowed out the battle. You got to stay on that side. You can't now tippy-toe back into the forum because, you know, the smoke done cleared out. Me personally, I would have wanted to see him dart niggas the fuck out of here.
Who, Cole?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then and at the end of the day, it's rap. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. The only reason why things got to the point that they got is because, again, Drake always go the personal route. He always bringing up niggas' families and wives and kids and all this other stuff. And you can't control what happens after that. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe Cole could have had a friendly but competitive back and forth with niggas without getting personal.
I don't know, bro.
I think he could have. He did it with Kanye.
Yeah, but okay, so this is the thing about beef, bro. Niggas gotta like genuinely not like each other Like,
I agree.
The reason the whole Kendrick Drake thing is taking Kendrick and Drake thing happened because it's years
Of
like
not
in the
liking
fold.
each other.
Them niggas fucking hate each other, bro.
That's
Like
a good point.
it
Yeah.
ain't, you know. So and then when Cole tried to tippy toe with that little bullshit record he put out there trying to, you know, get on Kendrick, like, of course he turned around and hit us with the Joe Biden, like, you know, I'm bowing out, my guys. Like this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Because he don't really hate that man. They kids play with each other.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I respect Cole. I think he's an amazing lyricist, one of the best of all time. But I don't want to hear nothing from that nigga mouth, not no more about what he finna do on the track. Because what you had the opportunity to do, you ain't do.
You didn't do.
So
True. Okay. And then we just segueing into all of the things that we were going to discuss. So you and I had a brief exchange about the better rapper between Cole and Dot.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go first because I want to hear your claim as to why you think Dot is a better rapper than Cole.
Because he is.
Okay.
It ain't a measuring stick that like we gonna bring about that you could tell me J. Cole at best may be on par, but not better than.
That's so insulting. On par?
He may be on par.
Okay.
But not better than.
Skills.
He don't got more hit records.
Do we know that to be true?
We know that to be true. His biggest hit record, if we just going off metrics, is No Role Models. No, and then what's the niggas been counting me out? I don't know my bullets. What song is that?
I don't know how
Middle
true
Child.
that is.
Middle Child and okay, so these are the hits. Middle Child.
Okay.
No Role Models. I don't even think No Role Models was like a top 10, top 20 hit. It's a cultural hit. You got the All My Life with Dirt, which has an asterisk because there's another major artist. You got the 21 record.
Okay.
So what other like hit songs?
So are we saying number ones or are we doing top 10s?
Like top 10.
Okay.
I'll even give you top 20.
You give me top 20?
Yeah, because it ain't top 20 on the Hot 100 ain't no easy feat.
It's not. Okay, hold on. Let me I'm gonna pull it up. Keep going.
So those are the hits by him. Like no, that wasn't his first number one. His first number one I want to say was the Middle Child. But the record with Dirk and Cole, I know that went number one. And then outside of that, like I don't think No Role Models like peaked like that. I just know it's like a cultural hit. Like we love that record.
Are we going off of solo hits? Like it's my song, but somebody else is featured. Those count, correct?
Yeah, that count.
Okay. So if we're going by that metrics, right? We got Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Ooh, you naming the Kendrick joints?
These are Kendrick. Yeah. So we got Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. That was top 10. Swimming Pools, top 10.
Yep.
You got Love with Zakari.
Yep.
Went 6. Poetic Justice.
Yep.
Humble.
Yep.
Loyalty.
Yep.
All the Stars.
All the Stars. That was a scissor record on Black Panther.
It said Kendrick Lamar and says I give you that one.
I mean, he EP'd that whole soundtrack. Something else Cole, attempted to do and ain't do to the same degree.
Okay.
Because he did the Creed soundtrack and you can't tell me 2 songs off that shit. So
Die Hard. Kendrick Blast and Amanda.
Yeah.
Reefer.
That was off the Mr. Morale.
Okay.
In 95. In 95 went like number
Element.
2. Element, yeah.
Not Like Us and Euphoria. Wait, in
95.
In 95. I think that's it as far as Meet the Grams.
What about Goosebumps? Did Goosebumps top 10 or top 20? Him and Travis. I know that's like one of Travis' biggest records.
If we go in top 10, Father Time with Sample.
But those are like records that's just like charting off of streaming. They're not like.
Well, I mean, it peak position. I'm going off of peak position. So all of these were top 10.
Okay.
So we got Cole, Power Trip. No, I'm sorry. Power Trip was 19. My fault. Middle Child. Deja Vu.
Okay. We struggling over that now. We need to.
My Life.
Yeah, that's the record he had with 21 and Moray.
KOD.
KOD. I ain't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from the KOD album.
It went 10. Pride is the Devil.
That was the Baby record.
ATM.
That
Kevin's
was KOD.
Heart.
See that one?
I'm reading off the screen, bro.
So this is when we have to get into a whole nother conversation of like streaming and how certain records, like, because these records that you naming, and I'm not even gonna, because Kendrick got songs too, like, right, like that they will peak in the top 10, and then like you don't see, they not even in the top 30 to 40 the week after, the very next week, because that's what streaming does. It's
Right.
like it's a knee jerk. It's a brand new album. We all listening to it real heavy that first week, and then we know what songs we like after that.
So, but if you, it's hard. It's very hard to get in the top. It's very hard to get in the top 40.
Not off streaming.
Yes,
Not off streaming.
You know,
if you're a major artist that's dropping a brand new album,
it's a lot of major artists that are not cracking top 40
with a single.
With a single, yeah. Ice Spice.
Her newer stuff.
But when we talk, if we're talking primetime acts, right? That's on the female side, of course.
Yeah.
Big Sean. Big Sean not cracking and I love Big Sean.
I love Big Sean too. I'm not gonna do that to Big Sean.
I'm not trying to do it to him because I defend Big Sean on the timeline like no other.
I defend him on the timeline too, bro.
But in the metrics of the conversation, Big Sean is not cracking top 40 with his newer. I think the song that he just dropped might be
Pressure.
Top 40 now. Is that Pressure?
Or is the one that came out like a week ago? Regardless, neither one of them are cracking it.
So it's like the point that I'm trying to make is it's very hard to do, right? So
if you one of them top tier, if we're the conversation was Kendrick and Cole.
Yes.
It's not hard to do for them on a brand new album first week. That's the reason you telling me Kevin's song and fucking KOD were like top records. Like nobody, like no J. Cole fan that you know is going to mention those songs remotely to you, bro.
So now let me ask you this question then. How long, for it to be a valid hit, how long does it have to live on the chart?
It's got to live, in my opinion, like, because you got...
How many weeks, I should say? 5?
At least 5 to 10, bro. Because it's like, okay, case in point. Everybody want to say, Meg was the first to come out guns blazing, dissing Drake. With that record, she had his.
Right.
Okay, it went number 1. She has a number 1 song.
Mm-hmm.
It was like number 80-something the very next week because nobody gave a fuck about that song. So as much as like, oh, Meg, no, you don't give a fuck about the song.
Well,
like, it was a moment. It was just a moment.
Is that not the system, though? We can't...
It's the difference between a moment and a hit record. If you look at the top 10 right now, because I saw it when it came out today, like Teddy Swim's Losing Control has been in the top 10 damn near all year. Not Like Us has been damn near in the top 10 since it came out.
For sure.
Espresso, like all these records, like they've been in the top 10 because these are legitimate hit records. They're not just like a moment where like, oh, we tickled the fancy and then like we're on to something else.
Right.
So.
Okay. As far as hits, Cole clearly clears him. And I'm sorry, Dot clears him.
Yeah, Dot clears
his, right?
Him.
Yeah. Not in rap and technical skill alone. Cole has more flows. Cole has been more versatile on different types of records than Kendrick. Yes, absolutely. You name it. Cole has rapped with, I think the only versatility we done seen with Dot as far as like getting on other types of records would be probably him and Rihanna. The
Loyalty?
Loyalty. You got, of course, Poetic Justice with him and Drake. But Cole sweeps him under the floor with especially when you talk about the mechanics of rapping.
Bro.
Yes.
No. The most I would tell you that Cole has is he's a pure lyricist. You got that, bro.
Is that not skill?
That is skill. But he got more flows. No, he don't have more duality in his sound, bro. Like that's the main issue with Jermaine Cole, bro. And God forbid, like I love J. Cole just like everybody else, bro. Like he came out when we was in college and he's amazing, bro. But he will tell you himself that has been the main like Charlie horse to his career is that his sound is stagnant, bro. He made his own beats first and foremost for every project.
He gets more flack for that and not having features than he does his actual sound.
No, because we know he can rap for real.
Yes.
But it's like outside of that, like, bro, Cassidy can rap.
Did you just throw Cassidy in this conversation?
Yes.
Cassidy is...
So can Murder Mook and who all these other like lyrical, spiritual fucking head ass Timberland boot niggas.
That's a different type of rapping because none of that shit translate over into mainstream.
Okay,
hip-hop.
so what I'm saying with Cole is the only reason things are translating over for him is because he's done his due diligence of creating a community that loves him, bro. Like if that wasn't the case, like his sound grew stagnant. Like I would love nothing more. I always say this shit because J. Cole is the person that he was afraid of letting down. He is Nasir Jones, bro. Like, I wish that J. Cole would let another nigga come in and EP his project, bro. Like another nigga with an actual ear for production.
So you didn't like his last album?
What is it? The one with Killer with Cameron on the intro?
Yes.
That was actually like one of my more favorites.
That's an amazing body of work.
I won't say amazing.
And Cole has better projects
than that.
He has better projects than Dot.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
That was where I was finna go next. Are you serious? You would say J. Cole's discography?
Discography from a nostalgia standpoint. We talk about mixtapes, Friday Night Lights. If you talk about if we're putting together all his bodies of work, yes, he has better bodies of work. He does.
Bro, who ears you listening with?
That's mine. And that's mine.
Bro, there is nobody walking that will tell you that shit, bro. I know you willing to walk out on the plank and defend your man.
I am.
But this ain't that, bro. His discography, bro, first and foremost, the first album, what was that shit called? Friday Night Lights is a mixtape. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yes, but absolutely.
The one, is it the one with him in the locker room and shit like that?
Damn, you got me. Hold on.
So you take that album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put it next to Kendrick's album, Basura, with versus fucking a classic.
Kendrick's first album?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a classic.
It's a classic versus
hands down
some mid.
No, so we going album for album.
Yes, it's a classic versus mid.
Yes, he got first
sophomore album. I would put them on. I would put them on par. No, it's not Forest Hills. It was Born Center.
Born Center is better.
Born Center is not better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
It's not. You know what's so funny? Because J. Cole wish he could have made it To Pimp a Butterfly.
I don't believe that to be true. And I'll say this, right? Because everybody has revered To Pimp a Butterfly to be this amazing body of work where all of the lyrics went over everybody's head, and it didn't. Okay, we understand that he made a culturally, aesthetically pleasing album. But when you look at Born Center from top to bottom, from the features to the production to the lyrics, it's more relatable than To Pimp a Butterfly. And it's a better quality sounding album. It is.
It's only better sounding because To Pimp a Butterfly was more dense sounding.
Whose fault is that?
It was his because he's the more artistic nigga, bro. But at the end of the day, only one album was more impactful out of those two.
You think To Pimp
Name a record on Born Center that had more impact than All Right? All Right.
No. More than All Right? Runaway.
Runaway? What that is?
Runaway. Yes.
Bro, I need you to walk down the block and talk to 10 people.
All Right is a hit record. So of course,
it was the soundtrack to a movement.
Yes. You have more with Born Center, you have more relatable albums relatable tracks to our generation. When I say our generation.
Yeah, you have more relatable tracks to our generation. Yeah. But with To Pimp a Butterfly, you have more impactful records that represent our race. Blacker the Berry, like it don't get. He stood on the Grammy stage and performed that in front of a room full of white people.
And that is his lane. He is Mansa Musa, right?
on that project.
For sure.
On that project.
But
it was extremely intentional.
How did it perform? Did
please, like To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yes.
I don't know what the sales were on that one. I forgot what the sales were on that one. And the funny thing is, To Pimp a Butterfly is not even remotely my favorite in his catalog.
Who you got?
It's too dense. Like I don't go back and listen to that one like that.
Nobody does. It's just you.
But it was a great project. Bro.
I'm not saying it's a bad project. I'm not. I prefer Damn over To Pimp.
Oh yeah, Damn is like my favorite.
That was one of my favorite projects.
But that's the, you know what's so funny about that? Okay, Damn's our favorite, but Damn is his most intentional effort at making mainstream music.
324 first week.
324,000 units.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great.
So
324.
And what the third is Forest Hills versus Damn.
I'm taking Forest Hills.
Oh, you're taking Forest Hills?
I'm taking Forest Hills. Yeah.
I'm not taking Forest Hills over Damn. If anything, I'll put them and say they're par.
Everything gonna be par then.
No, that shit is par 4, bro. That's that best I'll do, bro.
Born Center did 297.
297. Okay.
297. So you got Power Trip, Forbidden Fruit.
I remember
Crooked Smile.
Fruit. That corny ass shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. We gotta be fair.
Because if you ran and put TLC on a song.
It's a relatable
RTL.
It's a relatable record to the culture. It's just speaking more about insecurities and loving your, like, come on, bro. We can't do that. We can't do
Crooked
that.
Smile? You putting Crooked Smile on at the picnic?
I'll put Crooked Smile on right now. I will. That's how much I love Cole.
Oh,
but we want the listeners to also chime in. Let us know what y'all think, because this is a conversation that we've been dying to have.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, man. So our boys, the podcast boys, Charlamagne the God and Elliott Wilson have been engaging in this back and forth. I'll be honest. Personally, I like both of them as far as content creators. I respect Elliott's stake in the game, you know, with Double XL and what he's done with Rap Radar and what he's done with Tidal and all of those things. I do believe that Charlamagne the God has cornered the market from a content creating standpoint. Breakfast Club is one of the biggest platforms, if not the biggest platform that we have in hip hop. And not only that, Charlamagne the God is putting people on through the Black Effect Network, right? You got Carlos Miller in 85 South. You got, I want to say, Steven Jackson and them is on Black Effect too.
Okay.
I think Poor Minds, and it's the list goes on. Like, he's creating a network that is actually catapulting content creators, and I truly commend him for that. I know he's not as much of a troll as he used to be, but the work that he's put in can't be ignored, right? And the points that he made against Elliott are valid. This whole conversation just started over the whole complex list of
the rankings of
media personalities in 2024. And I think Elliott came in at like, was it 9?
And what, Charlamagne was like number 4 or some shit?
Charlamagne was up there. Yeah. And I think Charlamagne has some choice words that Elliott shouldn't be on the list. And his opinion was objective. Basically, you have to be active and you have to put out content that people enjoy. So he named people like Gillian Wallow. He named people like Drink Champs. He named people like Joe Budden, who all are putting out content. Even Yachty and his homeboy are putting out quality content. Elliott hasn't put out, I don't think he's put out anything this year for sure, other than just he doing a lot of tweeting or whatever. But even last year, it's hard to tell what's new and what's not, because on the Rap Radar podcast, if you actually pay attention, I think they switch platforms on YouTube. So they re-release a lot of old interviews. So they, I was seeing in my algorithm the Nipsey Hussle interview again that happened 5 years ago or 6 years ago, however long it was. And it's just like, Charlamagne had a good point. Like, you have to put out content and it has to be good. Yeah. Even with Vlad, like, I know we all have our choice words with Vlad, but everybody goes to sit on his couch and he gets some amazing content through people just dry snitching on
And
themselves.
that be the issue. Y'all niggas carrying y'all motherfucking coon head asses up there to sit and talk to Vlad.
So, but where you staying at in this conversation?
I mean, he made some good points, and the way you just broke it down, it makes complete sense, right? Like, because a lot of those people mention, like, you know, I didn't even think about it, like Drink Champs and you know,
Gillian
Wallow, like they've been doing some great stuff in the media space, you know, and Joe Budden and them too as well. So, but I don't know, Elliott hasn't been as consistent. I have seen him a lot since, like, because him and DJ Head and another person have started doing, they got a new thing they're doing. So he's been active since, like, the whole Kendrick Drake thing. But he isn't as consistent. One thing I will say that you did say that I don't agree with, I don't think that Breakfast Club is the biggest platform anymore. I don't think it is what it was.
Who you got?
I don't know necessarily who I could say that to. I feel like it's more broken down at this point in time. Like, just like I feel like how hip hop is regional, there isn't a region that runs rap. I don't think there is a outlet that runs the media, you know, syndicate. I think that it's more evenly dispersed at this point in time, where everybody used to have to go to Breakfast Club. That just ain't what it is, I think, at this point in time.
So I'll challenge that by saying, I think it's tiers now because there are so many different platforms that you can go to. But the one stop that you're going to make, if you got an album, if you got a mixtape, if you got a book, if you on a campaign trail, you're going to the Breakfast Club. That's everybody. I don't care who it is, from Kamala Harris to Amanda Seales to Tink was just on there, to Tank when he released his album. Like, and it's not just hip hop. It's hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like the fact that they are so versatile, because a lot of these other people, they're not going to, like Gillian Wallow, they're going to get the hood. Yeah. Right? They're going to get the streets. They're going to get the Skilla Babies and the ESTGs, and they're going to get the, you know, our street rappers, right? Yeah. DJ Academics, he may dibble and dabble with the streets, and he may get like a mainstream top artist like a Dirk, maybe, or somebody like that, right? But after that, like, Caucacity is even creeping up in the ranks of going outside of just. But you know, you
just hit on head. Caucacity. Yeah. Caucacity is bigger than the Breakfast Club.
I disagree.
Platform. Absolutely. If anything, and I remember Corday said this shit. That's your boy. Corday said this shit a few months ago on Twitter. And the old nigga in me wanted to hate and be like, how dare you say some shit like that? But when I step back and think about it, it's true. Caucacity and his platform is the modern day 106 in Park.
It's huge. Yeah, his platform is huge.
It is like what you're telling me of Breakfast Club is what his platform is, bro. Like, everybody like has to come through wherever this little hole in wherever his situation is, right? Like, that's it platform right now.
One of them.
So I put that above Breakfast Club.
I can't. Only reason why I can't do that is because of consistency. Yes,
he's been consistent.
No, Caucacity has been consistent, but we talking Breakfast Club has been consistent over the last decade and a half.
Yeah, but the draw isn't the same. You're talking about internally about who got to go through there, this, that, and the third. I give you that, but like, I'm talking about externally as far as like how we receive, look, and watch it, bro. I mean, Angela Lee ain't Angela. I'm about to be just like Webby.
Oh, you talking about
Angela McGee?
Jess with the mess?
She left for a reason, bro. You know, she got her own entity, but like, it ain't what it used to be. You know, and yes, it is a one-stop shop when people are on their press runs and media runs or whatnot. But like, the outside, like, I remember always running to watch the brand new episode of The Breakfast Club. Yes. Now I'm good with just watching whatever clip goes viral that y'all actually be talking about.
It depends who's up there for me. Like, if it's an artist that I genuinely love and appreciate, like 85 South was just on there. I was watching that before I came, and like, it has to be. Of course, it has to be an artist that I have, you know, some appreciation for. Yeah. I like Caucacity. I'm not taking anything away from his platform. I can't sit. I think I can't sit through a 4-hour interview. That's the same problem I got. Yeah, that's the same problem I got with Drink Champs. Drink Champs brings people up there that I'm really, really interested in, but I'm not taking 3 days out my week to go break down and watch Drink Champs interview that be 4.5 hours long.
Because them shits do be long.
Dog, Casanat shit be 5 hours, bro.
It do.
Yeah, so, but okay, I got the rankings here, right? So, in order, it was Academics, Joe Budden, Casanat was 3, Charlamagne the God was 4, Elliott Wilson was 5, Vlad was 6, Ebro was 7. Who the hell is Anthony? Start with an F.
Fontenot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that do the album reviews. White guy with the glasses.
Vlad was 6. Ebro was 7.
Okay.
Oh, him. Okay. Yes, 8. He was 8. Anthony was 8. Gillian Waller was 9. And then Nardwar was 10. Surprisingly, Nardwar is
God
still,
bless the GOAT, man.
Listen, Nardwar is still out here moving and shaking. If you don't know who Nardwar is, his interviews are amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
Beyond.
because he actually takes the time to do his research on the people that he's interviewing, and I appreciate that so much because he even be shocking the people that he be interviewing.
He interviewed. And I love that, like, we're getting in a place where newer artists are doing the Nardwar interviews again. It's like such a nostalgia to it because you remember the blog era days. Like, everybody had to do an interview with Nardwar. So it's beautiful to see like some of the newer artists starting to do shit with him too. Yeah.
So in conclusion of that particular segment,
y'all motherfuckers stop taking y'all ass up there to see that cracker ass Vlad.
I know
that's what y'all
right.
need to stop doing.
Hey, look, I'm with you when you're right.
Incriminating yourself and shit, bro. Like,
I can't stand
he
Vlad
don't
TV.
like us. He not like us. He don't fuck with us. Stop taking your nigga ass up there and sitting up there and telling on yourself with him.
I can't stand Vlad.
Oh, I can't stand Vlad, bro.
And then the probing and leading questions that he asks, it works every time, and y'all keep taking y'all.
I feel like Boosie on payroll with this motherfucker.
He said it.
He got to be.
He said it. He. I forgot what. At one point in time, he said he was getting $10,000 an interview, and you know Boosie don't turn no back down.
No, he not.
So, and he said something crazy like he get $100,000 a year off Vlad alone or something like that. I think it was. This was a while ago, but he ain't been up there in a minute though. I think from what I've seen. Last current event topic. Your girl freestyled.
Hey, that freestyle was cold too. It gave me like field shades of like Lil' Kim meets Queen Latifah. Like,
so for those who don't know, we talking Ice Spice. Ice Spice did a freestyle where you say?
On Casanat.
Casanat's live. Another 5-hour live. I have yet to check it out. I was supposed to check it out before I got here, but if you can just dive into, was it good? Are you being sarcastic or are you being for real? Was it good? It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been good.
No, it wasn't that good because she done lost weight, so it wasn't that good.
What her losing weight got to do with the freestyle?
She done lost the cakes. Them shits got dropped somewhere. People be telling folk that shit look good. It don't. But
so did she? She didn't rap.
She didn't rap, bro.
Oh, Kai
dropped the beat and they was joking. He's like, bust a freestyle, drop a freestyle. She's like, okay. She clapped her hands. She turned around and started shaking her ass. And he's God. She's like, yo, that's my freestyle.
Oh God.
And it set like the timeline off you because everybody love to hate on Ice Spice.
Yeah.
So it just was like another like log on the fire, like, this bitch can't rap for real. Like,
yeah. And she can, she cranking out hits though. Yeah. I can't say that. But I'm just not a fan of just like, and it kills me to say this, but I'm twerked out, bro. I'm twerked out. Like,
she twerked out. You ain't never seen that clip of her like twerking when she in her face looked like she was just tired.
And I'm talking to Meg. I'm talking to Ice Spice. I'm talking to Sexy Red. You know how much I love Sexy Red. Like, we get it. Y'all got ass. A lot of it. Spare us, man. Please. God damn. It's like and it's the same thing. Hey, my name is such and such, such. Turn around and start.
It's like an all else fails button.
Oh my God. It's getting to the point where me, as a heterosexual male, is tired of seeing twerking. It's like you desensitized. It's almost like, just seeing people get shot or just seeing bad shit on the timeline.
Yeah, consistently. Like, you come numb to it.
It's just consistently, bro. Like, we get it. Y'all got ass and it look good. Absolutely. Show us something else. Pull a rabbit out of a hat or some shit like that. I don't know. Juggle. God damn. Do something else. That's all I'm saying. One last thing before we move on, real quick. Did you see the new documents that were released in the Meg versus Tory Lanez situation? The document that was released, basically, it was a testimony from the driver. The driver recounted his story about what happened, and it revealed that Tory didn't, in fact, point the gun and shoot it at Meg, which she was adamant about saying. It was a tussle of some sort. Tory was trying to get the gun out of the Kelsey girl's hand. The gun goes off. Meg gets shot. And yeah, I don't know if you've seen the affidavit. But I
seen people on the timeline, today. Like, was it a real affidavit?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
It was an affidavit from the state. I forgot. I want to say state of California versus... But it was his official statement, and he was saying he was set to testify, but the prosecution didn't call him to testify. They were on vacation or something like that. It was a weird story about how he didn't get to tell his side of the story, which would have been pivotal in the case.
Yeah.
But that's just a weird turn of events. It kind of solidified what a lot of people had already thought had happened. Drunken night, man arguing with a woman arguing with a woman, things got out of hand, somebody pulls out a gun goes off, somebody gets shot. And all I got to say on the situation is I hope that this is used in a positive light to kind of give Tory the appeal that he has the right to have. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of black men going to jail. Like, that's just me. I'm tired of black men going to jail, especially over things that they didn't do and misunderstandings or misinterpretations about what truthfully did happen. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna get into some more topics, man. So we brought up, well, in the spirit of campaigning, and everything that's going on with politics. We talking about hip hop and politics, and I think you called it Caucacity Culture.
Caucacity culture.
So break that down for people that may not know what that means.
So when I put like Caucacity and culture, right, and it kind of came from just watching some things over the past few. So take some of the white people that are of our culture. I won't say of our culture, but have
no, you can
lived,
say that. You can say that.
They've lived in our culture.
Yes, they benefited from.
They benefited from us, right?
Yep.
I'm not one who is hard pressed, like, oh, white people are not allowed to do and rap, because there are some great individuals, but we also have people that have benefited from being in this house called hip hop.
Yes.
And they have gone on years down the road to shit on us as a people. I was thinking about fucking Kid Rock, and how much of a Trump supporter he is, and how after the whole Trump got shot in his ear cap, Kid Rock pops up and he's like, if you fuck with Trump, you fuck with me, sir. And this was the same person back in the TRL days that had him moving around with all the black folks. He might as well have been like Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit back then. He was one of the white people that was down. I won't go as far to say.
Wasn't he in Biker Boys?
Yeah, he was in Biker Boys.
He
was in Biker Boys.
Yep.
I won't say that this person has done anything against us as a people, but Post Malone.
Yep.
White Iverson himself, he definitely came from the culture, because shout out to Fat Man Key from Atlanta and all the, humble beginnings of Post Malone, but now he a full-fledged, country artist at this point, right? It's Macklemore. I haven't heard nothing from Macklemore since he won that Grammy that he should have never fucking won.
True story.
And then the boy from Cleveland,
MGK.
Who you seen him recently?
I seen him. He was on an episode of The Shop with LeBron.
Was that pre or post the tattoo?
What's the tattoo?
So basically, he's done a blacked out tattoo of his body. His whole upper body is the color of your pants.
I don't know if it was. I'm not sure.
That shit is obnoxious.
But the episode that he was on wasn't too long ago. It's been less than 60 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been less than 60
Why was he
days.
on the shop?
You know, the shop
I know,
bring
but
together
who is
everybody.
MGK to be on the shop? You know what I'm saying? Like how you go from having Andre 3000 and Kevin Hart. Why is MGK on it?
And he was on the episode right before Sexy Red and 3K.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But
Big Dog Eminem too.
Eminem
is another one.
But I feel like Eminem moves into that space where like he ain't never wronged us in the culture. Like he's benefited from us. I know everybody loved to just have this fucking selective memory as if like he wasn't great, you know. But and I would say, yeah, his music ain't aged well. And who's gonna say, hey, cut that Eminem on at the function? Right. But like, no, Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Like, period. Like, you know, yes. But he's one of the ones that hasn't wronged us. Done great. Mac Miller, R.I.P. Yeah. Love him. Like, you know, great individual in the culture. You know, but when I'm talking about like Caucacity versus like not, you know, within this culture, it's the people that have benefited off the backs of the urban world to turn around and shit on us.
I got you. I look at it. Although I agree with you, I'll add that I feel like if you do benefit from our culture, you need to speak up because, for one, the fan base that you have commanded is pretty much us. So everybody that you just named, your Macklemores, I'll throw Russ in there. I'll throw.
I forgot Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow in there.
The legend of all whites,
right?
Paul Wall.
Like, and. Well, I can honestly say we can remove Paul Wall from this conversation because I think Paul Wall has contributed so much to the culture. Yeah. To where we can't say nothing bad about him. And not to mention that he has a black wife. So, you know, I think Paul Wall can be excluded from this conversation only because when it came time, you know, to stand 10 toes down, like I ain't never seen Paul Wall with another white person. No, like if you really think about it, Paul Wall be around Slim Thug, Chamillionaire, Bun B. You know, the only other person, non-black person that he be around is Johnny Dang. And Johnny Dang, what, Vietnamese, I think, or something like that. So when you really look at it, you know, Wall is for the culture. But getting back to my statement, I feel like when things occur, if you benefited from our culture, you should stand up and be with us, just like you stand up to be with us when it's album time and you jump from platform to platform, you know, and not just when it benefits you. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a whole bunch of black issues that are occurring, you know, politics versus hip hop and things of that nature. And all these guys be radio silent. Yeah. You know, they be radio silent and I just don't appreciate that. I feel like if you want to come stand with us, come stand in the paint with us too when it come time to, you know, talk about some of the shit that's going on.
I think it's also just understanding that you're a guest. The people that we name like Eminem and Jack Harlow and Mac Miller, like they read the room and understand they are guests in the house. Yep. No matter how great they are. They know they're guests in this house that we have built. Right. These other individuals, that don't be the case. So, and that be the difference. So, yeah.
Okay. No, I agree for sure. Moving on to probably the most anticipated discussion that we will have this evening. Your top Southern hip hop projects of all time. Now, are we going influential or are we just saying top? Like what are the metrics so I know how to argue?
I say impact.
Okay.
I don't like sales impact.
What we can't add sales?
I don't want to talk sales because it's like some of the best like bodies of work. We can't argue no sales.
True.
Like, you know?
True.
So yeah, impact and that just really is it.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So are we naming 5 apiece? You want to go 5 apiece?
Yeah, we go 5 apiece.
All right. For me,
and if you have any honorables, like you can say that too.
We'll give 5 and 2 honorables. 400 degrees. Thug Motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Stank on You. Trap Music by Tip. And I'll go Wayne.
Which one?
The Carter.
Okay.
Those are my 5.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention I give you. We saying mixtapes too.
Yeah, you can use mixtape.
56 Nights.
Okay.
Future. And let me get one more. I'll go Luda. Chicken and Beer. Is that Chicken and Beer or Red Light District? I can't remember.
Either one. Why?
Yeah. Ludacris? Go ahead, man. You know, because you're about to piss me off. I see this. You can't talk Southern hip hop without talking Ludacris.
First and foremost, you shout out because of where you from and what I ain't here. So let me start here, right? Port of Miami by Rick Ross.
Okay.
You should never tell me nothing about fucking Christopher Bridges. Port of Miami by Rick Ross.
Okay.
Trap legend. I mean, trap. What was by Tip? Trap. I mean,
Trap music.
Trap music. Hard. Yes. But I go urban legend.
Okay.
TM 101 is the consistent.
Everybody knows that. Yes.
I stank on you, yeah, but I'm more of an Aquemini guy.
Okay.
And my 5th one is a modern one, and that's Dirty Sprite 2.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
And my honorables are Riding Dirty by UGK and Culture by the Migos.
You got on me about Luda and you put Culture from the Migos in
Yeah,
yours?
because Culture by the Migos is there's no skips on that album, bro. And it was far more impactful. Luda's a great rapper. Like, we get that, bro. I'm not putting nothing against Christopher Bridges, bro. But you said Chicken and Beer.
Yes.
And you said the Red Light District. And neither one of those projects, like song for song, can go song for song with fucking Culture, bro.
Are you crazy?
And the impact of Culture bro.
Are you out of your mind?
Bro,
you want me to read it? You want me to we need to go to the track list?
And I'll go to the Culture track list,
okay.
bro.
Cause I see here, man. You got a lot to learn, my brother.
Hey, bro, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Let me see, man. Chicken and Beer.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. The album, not the restaurant. Because, of course, you know, there's a restaurant in Atlanta Airport.
It was in I saw it in LAX. I was like, damn, check Luda out.
Let me see. Hold on. Where my track list at?
Oh, yeah. Please. You got who you looking for?
Is it no, it
See,
wasn't.
Look,
it wasn't. No, it wasn't
trying
Chicken and
to
Beer.
figure it out.
No, it wasn't Chicken and Beer then.
What was it?
Hold on. It wasn't Chicken and Beer then. It wasn't Chicken and Beer. Let me go to his discography. It might be
what were
Word of Mouth.
That was the
Not Chicken and Beer.
Word of Mouth. That was the one with stand up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I misspoke. Sorry. But Word of Mouth had
what were the hits on there?
Area Codes, Rollout, Saturday, Move Bitch.
Okay. Those were some big records.
Those are huge records, not big.
Those are some big records.
Migos don't have a song that's more impactful than Area Codes. They don't.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. On my mama.
Bro. Bad and Bougie?
No, not over Area Codes.
Bad and Bougie.
Not over Area Codes.
Bad and Bougie.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Are you serious?
You are out of your fucking mind.
Are you serious? I got that Area Codes?
Yes.
Bro.
Are you crazy?
Bro, it's the geriatric hour now, my guy. Like, I don't know where you're coming from with this, bro.
First of all, R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. Let's start there.
R.I.P. to Nate. R.I.P. to Nate.
There's Area Codes is far more impactful than fucking Bad and Bougie, bro.
How?
Just off of the name alone.
Bro, the record Bad and Bougie, bro, is light years bigger than Area Codes.
No, it's not.
Hell yes.
No, it is not.
You could
light years, you said better or bigger?
Better and bigger.
It's not, bro.
Bro.
It's the soundtrack to Pimpin'.
Bro, and Bad and Bougie was a smash record,
It was a smash record. I give you that.
So it just don't compare, bro.
You correct. It don't compare.
It don't compare.
Eric Coles is probably one of the biggest songs that come out of the South in the last 2 decades.
Area Codes.
And I give you Migos. The Migos record is Bad and Bougie is an amazing record. I love Bad and Bougie.
It's not even just an amazing record. It was a smash, a hit song. Like an undebatable, any metric you want to lay on the table, hit record.
So is Area Codes.
If you go through the metrics, I guarantee you Area Codes don't align with it. The big record off of that album was Stand Up. I think it went number 1, actually.
No, it might have been Saturday.
No, Stand Up was the big like charting record off that project.
Let me see. Commercial performance. It did 281 first week.
Mm-hmm.
As of 2014, 3.6 million copies.
Okay.
Charts, let's see. They don't got the... I can't believe you.
Bro, I can't believe you. You said Area Codes over Bad and Bougie?
Absolutely.
That's wild.
Absolutely.
That's wild, bro.
Absolutely. Let me see. Go to
T-shirts on here. Fucking Get Right With You, Slippery, Big on Big. What's like, bro? Culture was a culturally impacting album.
Culture is a great album.
Like the Migos were stamped like as legends, like from that mainstream wise, because everybody in Atlanta and you know all of them in Georgia like was fucking with them. But Culture was like the mainstream stamp. They were a boy band at that point, bro. Like.
Was it Move Bitch? Oh, Move Bitch was on this album too. Come, man, you gotta put some more respect on Luda's name, bro.
I'm not taking nothing from Luda. This is the same man that was on a track with fucking Nas and Jadakiss and showed his ass. Like I
don't think Luda has ever been washed. He's probably one of the only rappers that has rapped with all of the greats and never got washed. If anything, he had just as good of a verse as whoever was the biggest or premier or prime artist at that time. But we talking Luda, bro. Like I can't let me know what y'all think, because maybe it's like he said, it's the geriatric part of the show.
Geriatric hour, bro.
It's not. Bad and Bougie ain't better than Area Codes.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
Area Codes not better than. I go up the goddamn Future and when I said DS2, like. There's records on there that Area Codes is not bigger than.
Talking about cultural impact, Area
Codes is a big record. If we're just talking culture,
it
right?
get played in every Southern set.
Yeah, but
every set, like
you're talking about every Southern DJ set, right?
Still to this day.
Yeah, but the clubs and the DJs are not progressive, bro, at all. Like this shit is a fucking nostalgia, geriatric, whitewashed hall, bro.
But we gonna wear that geriatric word out.
Yeah, because niggas want to go to the club to hear shit that they heard when they could move their limbs a little bit more. Like, no. So yeah, these records, like, bro, fucking DS2, bro. I just fucked your bitch. It's a Gucci.
Right, yeah.
Like, bro, it came in crazy, bro. Rich Sex, Sir the Bass, like, bro.
Those are great. Those are really
Fuck
good
Up Some
records.
Commas is light years bigger than fucking than Area Codes, bro. You gotta give it there.
No, it's not. It's a big record. It's a big record. I love Fuck Up Some Commas. I love it. But it's not. It is not, bro. It is not. I'm telling you, it's not.
I think I got a great hair coming in somewhere, boy. Jesus Christ.
But listen, look. I want to hear from the people. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. We gonna post this. This definitely gonna be a clip that we post. Okay. We want some of the engagement from you all. Let us know what side you on, because I'm standing 10 toes down, both heels. Area Codes.
They wedges.
Is that? No, they are not wedges. Area Codes is that record. It is that record, and it stood the test of time for the last, that came out 2001, and you could still come in the club and hear it still to this day? Oh, one?
Yeah, because the DJs
come on, bro. You want to know why? Because it's a classic record.
Yeah, it's a classic record, but that ain't even a top 5 Luda record, bro.
It's not, but
Area Codes is not even a top 5 Luda. It may, I don't want to say 10, but it's not a top 5. You not putting, it's not over Southern Hospitality. It's not over Stand Up. It's not over Move, Bitch. It's not over Make Love to Me, Splash Waterfalls. It's not over Runaway Love.
In what way?
These records that I just named, you're going to put Area Codes over any of those?
What is the measure?
I'm just saying, like, great songs. Like, just it's the uncountable. Like, you know, these are great records, bro. Like, yeah, Area Codes is a bop, bro. I like Pimping All Over the World over Area Codes.
This nigga said a bop. That's crazy.
Bro, Area Codes, like, nah. I just gave you 5 Luda records that are definitely better than Area Codes. And then, like I said, I would personally take Pimping All Over the World over Area Codes.
It lived on the charts for 17 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It peaked at 24. It was a top 40 record.
Yeah.
Runaway Love had Mary J. Blige on it. You know.
Top 3 Luda songs to you. No, without looking at
top
charts.
3?
Yeah.
Without looking at the charts? Oh, Area Code's up there. Area Code's Move Bitch. And I gotta go What's Your Fantasy?
I be forgetting about What's Your Fantasy.
That's like
it's the inception. It's the beginning.
You have to count that.
But when I think of What's Your Fantasy, I think of the first album. And to me, there's my favorite all-time number 1 Ludacris song is Southern Hospitality.
Totem Bows?
Yeah.
Okay.
So What's Your Fantasy? Like, yeah, that was a great song. It was the first record, right? But Southern Hospitality, Splash Waterfalls / the remix with the Tony sample.
Okay.
And fucking Stand Up, like / Move Bitch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nah. I don't have Area Codes in there, bro.
Oh, you making me mad.
That's wild. That's wild.
All right, man. In conclusion, because this nigga tripping. we go on to shit you said, man. Shit you said. I went first last week.
Mm-hmm.
I got my tweet though, but you, it's on you.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, because I did see some wild shit your ass did say. So okay, bam. You about ready? So this nigga said, right? At any point, if you feel it necessary to leave the house with a butt plug in your ass, it's time to get baptized.
Yes.
Where did this random thought come from?
It wasn't random. All right, so let me explain something to the people, right? I follow probably close to 4,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
When you follow that many people, all type of shit come on your timeline. So I know a lot of times when I'm tweeting, people think that these are just random thoughts. No, I don't retweet everything that I see, but I do comment on the things that are just completely outlandish, right? There was a young lady, she was walking, she had a sheer dress on. Mm-hmm. Wherever they was going, they were out the house. And she bent over and there was a butt plug in her ass. And I was just like, well, where is she going that this butt plug is in her ass in public? Like, why is that a thing? So that's what sparked the tweet that you just read. Because
what was wrong with that?
Why are we leaving the house with a butt plug in? I'm just humor me.
She prepping and priming herself.
For what?
For whatever activities might take place.
I don't want nobody that freaky.
I don't know. I like me a
I'm
little.
just saying. There has to be other methods. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we going out, if it's just me and you together, cool. You know, whatever. I guess I'll indulge or whatever. But you going out with your homegirls, why you got a butt plug?
No, that is wild.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you going out with anybody else other than your man, why you got a butt plug in your ass? Like, what are we doing? So, seek help, get baptized. You know what I'm saying? All right, and for mine, I got... So you tweeted, what's the website where folks be selling foot pics? I'm not above shame, and I got a few bills to tackle. Can't pass up that easy paper. Then you double down, followed up with, I can diversify them hoes, oil them up, or keep them dry and ashy. Hell, I seen they be paying extra for the dirty bottom ones. Let me figure that shit out. What's going on with you, brother? What's going on? Talk to me.
I saw a conversation on the timeline and bro, it's money to be made out here. Like, the fuck? Like, these hoes making money.
They is.
Off their feet.
They is
bitch,
making money.
I got feet too, bro. Like, and I can get paid for these hoes. Are you serious? Like,
this nigga really took his feet up.
And I can wiggle them shits. Like, what's the website, my nigga?
I get it.
Because that's easy money.
Listen, man, I'm not above you know, making a coin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above making a coin. Long as you ain't out here selling ass, you know what I'm saying? Or you doing something to degrade you as a man. I'm all for it in most cases. You know what I'm saying? Don't embarrass your family. Don't you know, be out here, you know, embarrassing or taking advantage of your manhood. None of that. But the feet, I'm actually all right with the feet, bro. It's harmless. They can't see you. You know what I'm saying? If you can make $1, like hand models, I know at one point in time, hand models was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Get your paper, man.
I saw someone buy bins off of selling feet pics, bro.
It's crazy.
They got the different types, you know, dirty bottom, ashy, all that stuff, bro. Like I can do all that. Somebody just, why I tweet shit and you don't tweet me the website?
Shout out to Teddy, the feet model. And on that note, man, we out of here, man. Listen, Audio Dope Podcast on all social media platforms. We want to appreciate everybody that's been liking, sharing, looking at the clips or the shorts on YouTube, the clips on Instagram, and the clips on Twitter, man. We really appreciate y'all. Keep sharing, keep telling your friends about us, and we're going to keep cranking out this content, man. I'm your boy, way more fly than you.
It's your boy, Teddy.
Man, preach y'all. Thank y'all for listening.